Hey, what's up guys? Man, considering what the weather's been like for the past week or two, it's actually a nice day out. It's a little bit chilly. It's about 50 and you know, the sun's coming up and there's no clouds, and so maybe it's going to dry up some of this wet weather we've had. That would be super cool. It is supposed to be sunny today, and then it's supposed to get right back into bad weather. But hey, it's winding down to where I've got to go out and earn a living, and so we're just trying to get a couple of things accomplished before I go. We're gonna get 12's hood open and swap out the ECM. Had a subscriber, fairly local guy, offer me a 12.7 DDEC 2 ECM, and we're going to stick it in 12 and see how it runs compared to the 11.1 that's in there. And I got to get the mounting holes cleaned out in the block anyways, because I was only able to get the bolts part way in, so it'll be nice to get that done. Also had another local guy who I've become friends with through YouTube and Facebook, and he brought me a bumper. He put a chrome bumper on his FLD, so he brought me his stock bumper, which is in exceptionally good shape, and I appreciate that. And we're gonna maybe put that on 12. We're gonna get a look at 12s, so I'm probably gonna start that truck up, let it air up, pull it up here, and we'll get the hood up, we'll get that ECM swapped out, check that out, see how that goes, possibly look at that bumper. We also are going to go out to the farm today, and we're going to take some pictures of some valves I need for Whitney, and we're going to move Whitney over to the concrete. So that'll be, hopefully we can coordinate getting the pieces for that, and then when I'm home, we'll scoop that truck up and bring it back to the house here. But let's get it started up. We'll do a little cold start. That truck is kind of hard starting, which I find weird, but let's give it a shot. So I decided, since I had already left the keys to this truck in the house, we wouldn't start it up and move it. We'll just open the hood where it sits, and we'll get after that ECM right where we are. That didn't sound good. Yeah, that's not sounding good, and it's not looking good. That piece I glued on, it's going to end up ripping right back off, and then this hood's going to get broke. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that, but it's definitely pulling away. So maybe I'll put a couple screws and bolts in there. Let me get something to set the hood on. Okay, so we got the hood blocked up. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I was hoping that the that panel bond was gonna hold that, but apparently not. I don't really know what size this is gonna take. I can't remember. Probably going to take a 13 or a 14. Oh boy. So it's kind of a multi-level God dang it. It's 13. It's probably a standard thread, standard size bolt. Oh boy. We definitely tighten those up. I remember now. Man, I'm disappointed in that hood. I don't even know what I'm going to do about it. These hoods, they all these FLD hoods get delaminated or unbonded, I guess, delaminated. But I don't rightly know, you know, because I'm not a fiberglass guy. I don't really know what bonding agent to use. So I probably have to find a fiberglass guy. I don't want this hood to get busted up because it's in really good shape, just that inner structure. I could put some bolts. I could get that line back up and put some bolts through it. You know, use stainless bolts. And I may do that. But I need this truck to be roadworthy, meaning it's got to be able to, they got to be able to open and close the hood out on the road. Can't be having them, you know, not check the oil because it's too much of a project to get the hood open. That would just be, that'd be foolish on my own part. I would like to put this truck and 13 out to work. Oh boy. Let me grab another tool. Be right back. All right, difficult to get you in there, but the ECM's right behind this frame rail. And it's held to the truck with a bolt and 2 bushings because it's supposed to be isolated, vibration, isolation. Yeah. So we're going to put these all up here. We'll use this tool. See if we can get them broke loose down there. Okay, and oh dang it, dropped one of my isolators. We'll pick that up in a second. We will try and do this first. This is a ridiculous place to work, actually. There's no room to get your hands in there. I'm going to get that other one out so I can get after it, and then I may have to get a nut driver. Now we'll start this thread chaser. Since there was mud daubers in these bolt holes. The thing about Georgia, and probably a lot of other places too, but Georgia especially, because that's where we're at, these mud wasps, they will make a nest absolutely anywhere they can. And And that, you take a bolt out of an engine block and you give it a few days and you'll have a mud dauber's nest in there. And so we did the best we could with what we had to work with, which was just screwing the bolt. Oh boy. This is going to be not easy. We may have to switch from thread chaser to tap. If I could get my hand in there to start this square, it would be a lot better. This thing starts and then goes immediately crooked. So not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Let's try and get this one. I don't think that's going to work. Wow. Yep, this is as difficult as I remember it being out on the property and trying to do this. Okay. Yep, a real PITA. I don't know. Let's get some lube out here. I think that'll work. Got that in there quite a bit further than what it was. Nice. Now we'll get down here on this bottom one. I think this one went right in. They put this in the craziest spot. I mean, I guess it's better than being underneath the starter, but still in a horrible place. All right, so we'll get this isolator, we'll get that ECM off, grab the new ECM, and we'll stick it on there. All right, so this computer is supposed to be off of a 12.7, and we're hoping that it is. But you know, either way, even if it doesn't work, it was necessary because this I needed to clean those holes out anyways. So, all right, oops. Okay. 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 This one is the top one. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there. See if we can't put this harness on. Okay, and then See if we can't put this harness on. Okay, so it takes a 1/4-inch nut driver to get those two main harnesses in, and then the other harnesses they just push in. Alright, so we're going to take and put one of these isolators on. Oh shit. Okay, now I got to get underneath the truck. So I dropped a couple of these isolators. There's one here that I can't reach. And then there's one there. Okay. So I got a top one in. I got the top one started and then bottom one started. And then we'll put these other harnesses in. And we'll see if it'll start. So these white ones plug in on the ends. This middle one is from the truck, I believe. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully it'll just crank, you know? Okay, so we had a check engine light, and then we got a shutdown light. So, not really sure what that means. So we're gonna run the codes and see what's going on. We'll be back. This ECM, I think maybe smarter than I want it to be, and there's something that's not right on this motor that that maybe the same protections aren't afforded in the 11.1. So I'm just gonna put that 11.1 ECM back on and wait for Tim to finish up that ECM I left him. And see about getting that one installed when I get it back. This computer is this computer's untested, so I don't know if it's the truck or if it's the ECM. So I do hear some stuff rattling around in there, like maybe some solder has come loose. So we're gonna unplug it, put that other one back on for now, and then we'll have to see. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's three. And then we gotta get these two out. It's a bad thing about untested stuff. You know, the guy I got this from, he only knew that it was a 12.7. He didn't know any history. He got it given to him from a guy. So who knows what, if anything, is wrong with it. And then all right. Plus, this truck could have something wrong with it. Could have a coolant level sensor that's bad. Could have, you know, some other sensor that's not hooked up. So we really just don't know, and that's the problem. You can hear something rattling around in there. So who knows? Maybe we'll send that off and get it looked at. This this computer has some stuff in it. All these pins look good. I just don't know if I should put these plugs in first or last. No idea. So we'll just put them in first. We didn't have a check engine light with this one. We did have a check engine light with the 12.7 that actually changed to a shutdown and shut it down, where we know with this ECM we didn't have any of that. So okay, let's see. All right, now these white ones go on, one on each end. And then we get that one from the truck in the middle. Let's see. I think that's how it works. All right. Now let's give it a look. Okay, so this one does what it's supposed to. When you turn it on, the check engine and the shutdown light come on for a couple seconds and then they go off. $34. $34, $35, $36. $43. $45. $46. $54. $34. That's a lot. I'm gonna have to write that shit down. Okay, let's check. $34. $36. $43. $45. $46. $54. All right, so the 11.1 computer has a bunch of a whole bunch of error codes, and it could be that it's just not wired the same as a 12.7, and then the 12.7 ECM I have goes into shutdown, and so we'll have to track all that stuff down. But first things first, I want to make sure that an ECM I have is programmed properly for this truck, so I'll probably get that done first and then move on from there. I see my hood's peeling apart, so that glue did nothing. Before you know it, it'll be broken right in half. which does kind of suck. Anyhow, that's it for now. We got to get out to the farm, get some pictures and stuff, and get myself ready to go to work. So appreciate you coming by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that happy stuff. Use the little thumbs up icon. It does something for the channel that's really good. And we'll see you guys.